Ladies and gentlemen, singleness is not a curse. It is not a burden. It is a season of preparation, a time of discovery, and a foundation for destiny. We live in a world that often defines a woman's worth by her relationship status, but let me tell you today, your value is not found in a man, a ring, or a title. Your value is found in the purpose for which you were created. If a woman is single for a long time, it does not mean she is forgotten. It means she is being fashioned. She is in the process of becoming, not just for marriage, but for her assignment in life. A woman should never rush into a relationship out of fear, loneliness, or pressure from society. A rushed relationship can delay destiny. A misplaced connection can weaken your potential. You must first know who you are before you can give yourself to someone else. Singleness is not a waiting room. It is a training ground. It is where you build confidence, cultivate vision, and sharpen your purpose. The greatest tragedy in life is not being single for a long time. It is being with the wrong person for a lifetime. A woman's success is not measured by marriage, but by the fulfillment of her purpose. If you do not know your worth, you will settle for less than what you deserve. If you are not whole, you will seek someone to complete you. And no human can do that. So what should a single woman do? She should develop herself, educate herself, build her dreams, strengthen her faith. A man is not a woman's source, God is. A man is not her identity, her purpose is. When the time is right, the right connection will come, but you must first become the person you were created to be. Do not allow society to pressure you into believing that time is running out. Time is not your enemy. Ignorance of purpose is. There is a reason for your season. There is a process in your preparation. And when the time comes, you will not just be found, you will be ready. Stay strong, stay focused, and above all, stay in purpose. Thank you. Singleness is often misunderstood in society. Many people view it as a waiting period, a season of loneliness, or even a disadvantage. However, singleness is one of the most valuable seasons in life because it is a time of preparation. It is a time when individuals, especially women, can focus on becoming the best version of themselves before stepping into a relationship or marriage. During singleness, a woman has the opportunity to discover who she truly is. Many times people enter relationships without a clear understanding of their identity, which can lead to confusion, dependency, and even dysfunction. When a woman is single, she has the time to explore her passions, her values, and her personal mission in life. This self-discovery is crucial because a strong sense of identity allows a woman to enter any relationship as a whole and confident individual rather than someone seeking validation or completion from another person. Preparation in singleness also involves personal growth and development. This is the season to build oneself intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. A woman who takes advantage of her singleness will invest in her education, acquire new skills, and gain knowledge that will serve her well in the future. She will also take the time to develop emotional maturity, learning how to manage stress, handle conflicts, and cultivate a positive mindset. Emotional stability is vital in relationships because it prevents unnecessary drama and misunderstandings that often arise from unresolved personal issues. Spiritual growth is another key aspect of preparation. When a woman is single, she has the time to deepen her relationship with God, strengthen her faith, and seek divine guidance for her life. This is the time to build a strong foundation in prayer, understand personal purpose, and align one's life with God's plan. A woman who is spiritually grounded will not be easily swayed by external pressures or distractions. She will have clarity in her decisions and confidence in the path she is walking. Financial preparation is equally important. Many women make the mistake of relying on a future spouse for financial stability rather than taking responsibility for their own economic well-being. Singleness is the best time to develop financial literacy, create savings, and build independence. A financially responsible woman will not enter a relationship out of desperation, but out of genuine love and partnership. She will have the confidence to contribute to a relationship rather than be completely dependent on someone else for survival. Another important aspect of preparation during singleness is learning how to build healthy relationships. This is not limited to romantic relationships, but extends to friendships, family dynamics, and professional connections. A woman should use this time to cultivate meaningful relationships with people who inspire and uplift her. She should also learn to set boundaries, communicate effectively, and practice self-respect. When a woman understands how to engage in healthy relationships, she will naturally attract people who align with her values and vision. Singleness is also the perfect season to pursue purpose. Every woman has a unique calling, and this is the time to explore and develop it. Whether it is starting a business, engaging in community service, writing a book, or traveling the world, singleness offers the freedom and flexibility to pursue dreams without limitations. A woman who embraces her purpose will not feel empty or unfulfilled simply because she is not in a relationship. Instead, she will find joy and satisfaction in making a meaningful impact in the world. Many people make the mistake of believing that marriage will solve their problems or make them feel complete. However, marriage does not transform a person. It only magnifies what already exists. If a woman enters a relationship unprepared, she will bring unresolved issues, insecurities, and unfulfilled dreams into that union. But when she takes the time to prepare during her singleness, she positions herself for a future that is not only successful in relationships, but also in every other aspect of life. A woman's value is intrinsic, rooted in who she is, not in whether she is married or in a relationship. Society has long placed expectations on women, often measuring their worth by their marital status. This mindset has led many women to feel pressured, inadequate, or even incomplete if they remain single for a long time. However, true value does not come from external validation, but from purpose, character, and personal growth. A woman is valuable not because she is chosen by a man, but because she was already chosen by God for a specific purpose. From an early age, many women are taught to prepare for marriage as if it is the ultimate achievement in life. While marriage is a beautiful institution, it is not the definition of success. A woman's contribution to the world extends far beyond being a wife or mother. Her dreams, ambitions, talents, and purpose are just as significant. When a woman understands that her worth is not tied to marriage, she begins to embrace her uniqueness, develop her potential, and pursue her calling with confidence. History is filled with examples of women who changed the world without being defined by marriage. Women have led nations, pioneered scientific discoveries, influenced cultures, and built empires. Their contributions were not diminished because they were single or married. Their impact was determined by their vision, intelligence, and determination. A woman's ability to lead, inspire, and create does not begin with marriage. It begins with her understanding of who she is. One of the greatest mistakes a woman can make is believing that she needs to be in a relationship to feel complete. This mindset leads to desperation, causing many to settle for less than they deserve. When a woman believes that marriage will give her identity, she risks losing herself in the process. Relationships should be partnerships between whole individuals, not a means of seeking fulfillment. A woman who knows her worth will never compromise her standards out of fear of being alone. Instead, she will recognize that she is already whole, and any relationship she enters should complement, not complete, her life. The pressure to marry can lead many women to neglect their personal growth. Instead of focusing on developing skills, building careers, and discovering purpose, they become consumed with the idea of finding a partner. However, the most attractive quality in a woman is confidence in her identity. A woman who invests in herself, nurtures her talents, and pursues her goals radiates a kind of strength that is undeniable. She does not wait for someone to give her worth. She walks in the worth she already possesses. A woman's value is also not determined by society's expectations. Cultural norms change, but self-worth remains constant. Some societies place immense pressure on women to marry young, while others judge them for prioritizing careers. However, true fulfillment comes from living a life of purpose, not conforming to external demands. Every woman has a unique journey, and it is not defined by whether or not she wears a ring on her finger. Marriage is a wonderful experience when built on love, respect, and mutual purpose. However, it should never be seen as the only path to significance. A woman's ability to nurture, lead, create, and transform lives is just as powerful whether she is single or married. The focus should always be on becoming the best version of oneself, not on fitting into a societal mold. A woman who understands her worth will not seek validation in relationships. Instead, she will walk confidently in her purpose, knowing that she is valuable as she is. She will build her life on a foundation of self-respect, wisdom, and vision, rather than on the fleeting approval of others. She will embrace every season of her life, knowing that she is already enough, already complete, and already significant. Many people believe that being in a relationship is a sign of progress in life, a mark of maturity, or even a necessary step toward fulfillment. However, rushing into a relationship without careful thought and preparation can do more harm than good. It can divert a person from their true purpose, introduce unnecessary struggles, and even lead to emotional and spiritual setbacks. Every individual is on a unique journey, and making the wrong relationship decision too soon can delay, complicate, or completely derail their destiny. One of the greatest dangers of rushing into a relationship is the risk of choosing the wrong partner. A person who is not aligned with one's purpose, values, or vision can become a stumbling block rather than a source of strength. Instead of helping each other grow, an ill-matched couple may find themselves constantly struggling with disagreements, misunderstandings, and unmet expectations. A relationship should be a partnership where both individuals complement each other, not a burden that slows one person down. When a woman enters a relationship prematurely, she may compromise on her standards, settle for less than she deserves, or even lose sight of the dreams she once had. Emotional readiness is another important factor to consider. Many people enter relationships to fill a void in their lives, hoping that another person will make them feel whole. However, no relationship can replace personal healing, self-discovery, or inner peace. When a woman has not taken the time to understand herself, heal from past wounds, and build a strong identity, she risks bringing unresolved issues into a relationship. This can lead to dependency, insecurity, and emotional instability, which can cause the relationship to become toxic rather than fulfilling. Rushing into love without emotional preparation often leads to heartbreak, disappointment, and regrets that could have been avoided with patience. A relationship is also a major commitment that demands time, energy, and emotional investment. If a woman enters a relationship too soon, she may find herself distracted from her personal goals, career aspirations, or spiritual growth. Instead of building herself, she may become consumed with trying to make the relationship work, even when it is not serving her best interests. Many people have put their dreams on hold or abandoned their life's purpose entirely because they were caught up in relationships that were not meant for them. This delay in personal development can have long-term consequences, preventing them from reaching their full potential. Rushing into a relationship can also hinder spiritual growth. Every person has a divine assignment, and relationships should support, not interfere with that mission. When a woman is too eager to be in a relationship, she may fail to seek divine guidance, ignoring warning signs or compromising on values she once held dear. True purpose is found in alignment with God's plan. And when a relationship does not align with that plan, it can create confusion, stress, and setbacks. Taking the time to seek clarity, pray, and wait for the right person ensures that relationships become a blessing rather than a burden. Furthermore, relationships that are entered into too quickly often lack a solid foundation. Love is not just about emotions. It requires wisdom, patience, and discernment. A rushed relationship may be built on temporary attraction rather than deep connection, shared values, and long-term compatibility. Without a strong foundation, cracks will eventually appear, leading to frustration, disillusionment, and even separation. It is better to wait and build something meaningful than to rush into something that will eventually crumble. Patience in relationships allows time for true compatibility to be tested. It provides space for personal growth, for understanding one's needs and desires, and for preparing emotionally, mentally, and spiritually for a lifelong commitment. Relationships are meant to enhance life, not delay destiny. By waiting for the right time and the right person, a woman can step into a relationship that truly supports her purpose rather than one that slows her down. Before entering a relationship, it is crucial to know yourself, your identity, your purpose, your values, and your vision for life. Many people rush into relationships seeking love, validation, or companionship without first taking the time to understand who they are. This often leads to confusion, heartbreak, and unfulfilled expectations. True love and healthy relationships begin with self-awareness, because a person who does not know themselves cannot fully engage in a meaningful and lasting partnership. Self-discovery is a journey that requires time, reflection, and personal growth. It involves understanding personal strengths and weaknesses, identifying passions and interests, and defining what truly brings fulfillment. Without this foundation, it is easy to be swayed by the opinions of others, conform to unhealthy expectations, or lose oneself in a relationship. Many women enter relationships expecting their partners to complete them, only to realize that another person cannot fill the void that only self-awareness and purpose can. When a woman knows who she is, she does not depend on a relationship to give her identity. She enters a relationship already complete, with a sense of confidence and direction. One of the greatest challenges in relationships is compatibility. Without a deep understanding of personal values, beliefs, and life goals, it becomes difficult to choose a partner who truly aligns with them. A person who lacks self-awareness may settle for someone who does not share their vision, leading to frustration and conflict in the future. Relationships should not be about fixing or changing another person, but about mutual support and alignment. When a woman takes the time to know herself first, she can recognize whether a potential partner complements her life rather than contradicts it. Emotional stability is another key aspect of self-awareness. Many people enter relationships with unresolved insecurities, fears, and past wounds. Without addressing these issues, they bring emotional baggage into the relationship, expecting their partner to heal what only personal growth and self-work can fix. Knowing oneself includes acknowledging past experiences, learning from them, and ensuring that they do not negatively impact future relationships. A person who understands their emotional triggers and has learned to manage them will contribute to a healthy relationship rather than create unnecessary conflicts. Understanding personal boundaries is also a crucial part of self-awareness. When a woman knows her worth, she does not allow others to mistreat, manipulate, or take advantage of her. She sets clear boundaries regarding what she will and will not tolerate in a relationship. Many relationship struggles stem from a lack of boundaries, where one person sacrifices too much or allows disrespect in the name of love. Knowing oneself means having the strength to walk away from anything that compromises personal peace, dignity, or values. In addition to emotional and personal growth, financial independence is an important aspect of self-awareness. Relying on a relationship for financial security can create dependency and imbalance. A woman who takes the time to establish financial stability before entering a relationship brings strength and self-sufficiency into the partnership. She does not settle out of necessity, but makes relationship choices based on true connection and shared purpose. Financial independence allows a woman to stand on her own and make decisions that align with her best interests. Spiritual growth is also a fundamental part of knowing oneself. A person who is spiritually grounded understands their purpose and the direction they should take in life. Relationships should not be distractions from personal calling, but should enhance one's journey. When a woman knows her spiritual foundation, she is less likely to compromise her beliefs or be led away from her destiny. She seeks a partner who aligns with her faith and values, ensuring that the relationship is built on a strong, lasting foundation. Self-awareness brings clarity, confidence, and strength. It eliminates the need for desperation, reduces the risk of settling, and allows for better decision-making in relationships. When a person enters a relationship knowing who they are, they bring stability, love, and purpose into the partnership rather than confusion, insecurity, and dependence. Knowing oneself first ensures that love is not just an emotional experience, but a well-grounded and meaningful connection that stands the test of time. Many people fear singleness so much that they rush into relationships without considering whether the connection is right for them. Society often places pressure on individuals, especially women, to be in relationships, making them feel as if being single is a problem that must be solved. However, the truth is that the wrong relationship can be far more damaging than remaining single. A relationship should add to one's life, not drain, confuse, or limit personal growth. Being with the wrong person can bring emotional, mental, and even spiritual setbacks that take years to heal from, while singleness offers time for self-discovery, personal development, and preparation for the right partnership. A wrong relationship is one that is built on the wrong foundation, whether it is lack of compatibility, emotional immaturity, or simply desperation. When a woman enters a relationship just to avoid being alone, she may ignore red flags and settle for someone who does not align with her values or purpose. Over time, such relationships can become a source of frustration, conflict, and even heartbreak. Many people who rush into relationships without discernment find themselves emotionally drained, constantly struggling to make things work, rather than experiencing the joy and peace that a healthy relationship should bring. One of the greatest dangers of a wrong relationship is that it can distract a person from their true purpose. When two people are not aligned in vision and goals, they may end up pulling each other in different directions, leading to confusion and wasted time. Instead of growing and thriving, they spend their energy trying to fix something that was never meant to be. Many dreams have been delayed or even abandoned because of a relationship that was not in alignment with destiny. A person who chooses the wrong partner may sacrifice their ambitions, passions, and personal growth for the sake of maintaining a connection that was never meant to last. The emotional toll of a wrong relationship can also be significant. When love is not built on mutual respect, trust, and shared purpose, it often leads to disappointment, resentment, and emotional wounds. Toxic relationships are filled with misunderstandings, insecurities, and unnecessary stress that affect a person's mental and emotional well-being. The pain of dealing with dishonesty, lack of support, or constant disagreements can leave deep scars that take years to heal. Many people who have been in unhealthy relationships struggle with self-doubt and regret, realizing too late that they should have walked away earlier. A wrong relationship can also hinder spiritual growth. When a relationship is not aligned with faith and values, it can lead a person away from their spiritual foundation. The wrong partner may introduce distractions, compromise personal beliefs, or create conflicts that make it difficult to stay committed to one's faith. Relationships should strengthen a person's walk with God, not weaken it. A spiritually grounded woman understands that her relationship should be a source of encouragement and support in fulfilling her divine purpose, not an obstacle that pulls her away from it. In contrast, singleness provides an opportunity for reflection, self-improvement, and preparing for a healthy relationship in the future. It allows a person to focus on their goals, deepen their faith, and build emotional and financial stability. Many people who embrace their singleness find that it is a season of growth, clarity, and peace. Instead of settling for less, they wait patiently for a relationship that truly aligns with their values, purpose, and vision. A woman's success is not defined by her marital status, but by her ability to fulfill her purpose and make a meaningful impact in the world. Society has long placed expectations on women, often measuring their achievements by whether they are married and have a family. While marriage is a beautiful institution, it is not the ultimate measure of success. A woman's worth is rooted in her purpose, her contributions to society, and the legacy she leaves behind. When a woman understands that success is determined by her calling, not by her relationship status, she gains the freedom to pursue her dreams, develop her potential, and live a life of significance. Many women are raised with the belief that their highest achievement is to become a wife and mother. While these roles are important and valuable, they do not define a woman's entire existence. Every woman has been created with unique gifts, talents, and a divine purpose that extends beyond marriage. Whether she is called to lead in business, impact lives through education, create change in communities, or inspire others through art, her purpose is what truly defines her success. A woman who embraces her purpose and walks confidently in it experiences fulfillment that no relationship status can provide. Throughout history, women have proven that their contributions to the world are not limited to marriage. Women have led nations, founded organizations, made scientific discoveries, and pioneered social movements that transformed societies. Their influence was not determined by whether they were married, but by their commitment to their purpose. Success is about making a difference, using one's abilities to serve others, and leaving a mark that lasts beyond a lifetime. When a woman dedicates herself to fulfilling her purpose, she finds joy, meaning, and a sense of accomplishment that goes beyond societal expectations. A woman who measures her success by marriage alone may find herself feeling empty or lost if that relationship does not meet her expectations. Marriage is not a guarantee of happiness, fulfillment, or security. Many women have entered marriage hoping it would complete them, only to realize that true fulfillment comes from within. When a woman builds her life around purpose, she remains strong, independent, and confident, regardless of her marital status. She understands that marriage should complement her journey, not define it. Personal growth is a vital part of success, and it begins with a woman investing in herself. Education, skills development, financial independence, and emotional well-being are essential aspects of a successful life. A woman who prioritizes her personal growth is not waiting for marriage to give her stability or identity. Instead, she takes control of her own destiny, making decisions that align with her vision and aspirations. A successful woman does not depend on a partner for validation. She knows her worth and pursues excellence in every area of her life. Purpose-driven women inspire others. by showing that fulfillment comes from living intentionally and making a positive impact. They refuse to settle for a life that is defined by external pressures and instead focus on maximizing their potential. They understand that marriage is a partnership, not an achievement, and that their success is measured by how they use their gifts to serve and uplift others. Spiritual growth also plays a key role in defining success. A woman who is grounded in her faith understands that her value comes from her Creator, not from society's standards. She seeks divine guidance in her decisions and trusts that her purpose is greater than any societal expectation. When she aligns her life with God's plan, she experiences a sense of fulfillment that no relationship status can provide. Success is ultimately about impact, purpose, and the ability to live a meaningful life. Whether married or single, a woman's true success is found in how she develops her potential, serves others, and fulfills the purpose for which she was created. By embracing her calling, she ensures that her life is rich, purposeful, and filled with lasting significance. Singleness is often viewed as a waiting period, a time of incompleteness, or even a burden, but in reality, it is a valuable season that should be embraced and maximized. Rather than seeing singleness as a limitation, it should be recognized as an opportunity for self-development, personal growth, and preparation for the future. A woman who understands the power of singleness does not waste this season longing for a relationship, but instead uses it to invest in herself, build her character, and position herself for success in every area of life. One of the greatest advantages of singleness is the ability to focus on self-discovery. This is a time to understand personal values, strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations. Without the responsibilities of a relationship, there is space to explore different interests, passions, and career paths. A woman who takes the time to discover who she truly is will have greater clarity about her purpose and direction in life. Instead of being defined by a relationship, she will have a strong sense of identity that allows her to make confident decisions about her future. Singleness also provides the freedom to develop skills and talents. Many people put their dreams on hold while they wait for the right partner, but this time should be used to cultivate abilities, pursue education, and expand knowledge. Whether it is advancing in a career, starting a business, or learning new skills, personal development during singleness lays a strong foundation for long-term success. A woman who is committed to growth will become a person of value, making her not only a better individual but also a stronger partner when the right relationship comes. Emotional development is another crucial aspect of self-growth during singleness. Many people enter relationships without first dealing with personal insecurities, past wounds, or emotional baggage. This often leads to unhealthy attachments, dependency, and broken relationships. Singleness provides the space to heal, build self-confidence, and develop emotional intelligence. A woman who takes the time to work on her emotional well-being will enter future relationships from a place of strength rather than neediness. She will not look for validation from another person, but will bring stability, peace, and confidence into any relationship she chooses to enter. Financial independence is also a key area of development during singleness. Many women rely on relationships for financial security, which can lead to dependence and limitations. This season should be used to build a stable financial future, whether through saving, investing, or advancing in a career. A financially independent woman has the freedom to make choices that align with her vision, rather than feeling pressured to settle due to financial insecurity. Taking control of personal finances empowers a woman to walk into her future with confidence and security. Spiritual growth is another important focus during singleness. This is a time to deepen one's faith, strengthen a relationship with God, and gain clarity about life's purpose. A spiritually mature woman understands that her fulfillment comes from her Creator, not from a relationship. By seeking divine guidance and growing spiritually, she develops the wisdom and discernment needed to make the right choices in life, including choosing the right partner when the time comes. Singleness also allows for strong relationships with family, friends, and mentors. Building a supportive community and meaningful connections with others is essential for personal growth. These relationships provide encouragement, accountability, and opportunities for learning. Investing in friendships and mentorship during singleness creates a strong support system that will be beneficial in every stage of life. This season is a time to cultivate discipline, establish healthy habits, and create a lifestyle that aligns with personal goals. Whether it is developing a fitness routine, practicing time management, or setting personal boundaries, the habits formed during singleness will shape the future A woman who maximizes this time will not only thrive in her personal journey, but will also be better prepared for whatever comes next in life, including the possibility of a fulfilling relationship. Timing is one of the most difficult aspects of life to understand and accept. Many people become frustrated when their plans do not unfold as quickly as they would like. Society places pressure on individuals to achieve certain milestones, marriage, career success, financial stability, by a specific age. However, true fulfillment comes not from rushing through life, but from trusting in God's perfect timing. When a woman understands that timing is in God's hands, she can let go of anxiety, impatience, and fear, and instead embrace the season she is in with faith and confidence. One of the greatest lessons in life is recognizing that delay is not denial. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean it never will. Many people become discouraged when they see others achieving what they desire, whether it is marriage, career success, or personal breakthroughs. They begin to compare their journey with others and question whether they are doing something wrong. However, every person's path is unique. What is meant for one person at a certain time may not be right for another. God's plan is always intentional, and His timing is designed for a person's ultimate good. Waiting on God's timing is not about passivity, but about preparation. Many times people desire something before they are truly ready for it. A woman who desires marriage may not yet have developed the emotional maturity, spiritual depth, or life stability needed for a healthy relationship. A person seeking career advancement may still need to build skills, character, or discipline. Instead of viewing waiting as wasted time, it should be seen as a period of growth. Every delay has a purpose, and when a person uses the waiting season wisely, they will be fully prepared when the right opportunity comes. Trusting God's timing also requires faith. It is easy to trust when everything is going according to plan, but real faith is demonstrated when things seem uncertain. A woman who believes that God's timing is perfect does not allow frustration to rule her heart. Instead, she remains at peace, knowing that every step is ordered. She does not need to manipulate circumstances or settle for less than God's best out of fear that time is running out. Instead, she moves forward with confidence, trusting that what is meant for her will come at the right time. God's timing often teaches patience and reliance on Him. Many people want instant results, but some of the most valuable lessons in life come through waiting. Patience builds character, resilience, and wisdom. When a person learns to trust God's process, they develop a strength that will sustain them in future seasons. They understand that what is rushed often does not last, but what is built over time has a strong foundation. A woman who trusts God's timing does not settle for temporary satisfaction, but waits for something that is truly lasting and meaningful. Sometimes what seems like a delay is actually divine protection. Many people have rushed into relationships, jobs, or decisions out of impatience, only to later realize that they were not the right choices. What looks like a setback is often God's way of steering a person away from unnecessary pain. When a door remains closed, it may be because something better is ahead. Instead of becoming discouraged, a person should trust that God sees what they cannot and is guiding them toward the best outcome. Timing is also about obedience. When a woman aligns herself with God's plan, she moves in His timing rather than forcing her own. She listens for His guidance, remains faithful in her current season, and takes steps in the direction He leads. Instead of being anxious about the future, she focuses on what she can do today, knowing that every moment is part of a greater purpose. She understands that when the time is right, everything will fall into place effortlessly because it will be God's doing, not her own striving.